How's your life lately?
What's up, man? Everything's been good, bro. Are you ready to get started? Yeah, man. Everything's been good. I just got down with the Asian tournament. We won the championship in that. Besides that, man, everything's been good. Just chilling. I'm flying back to the States to see my family next week, actually. So me and my girlfriend Marty will be going there to the States next week. But besides that, man, just chilling. Really. How you been?
How's experience playing in the Asian tournament?
Oh man, it was a good experience, man. It was a hell of a roller coaster. A lot of ups and downs. Not with me personally, but just with the team and changing imports, replacing imports, stuff like that mid-season. So, but the core of the team, pretty much we stuck together through the whole thing. The season was about 5 months, if I'm not mistaken, from April to August. And man, it was fun. It was a great experience. It was an international competition, international league. So got to meet a bunch of different guys, play against a bunch of different players, and it was really fun, man. I really enjoyed it, honestly.
How's teammate with Demarcus Cousins?
Boogie, man, he was real cool, man. Real cool, humble, down to earth dude. It was nice to meet him and actually play with him. Somebody who's a 4-time NBA All-Star, also a Olympic gold medalist and all that. Somebody who was considered one of the best big men in the NBA, at one point before he retired from the NBA. So, it was cool to play with him. I actually was been a fan of him since I was younger, watching him in college in Kentucky with Coach Calipari and John Wall and all those guys, and watched pretty much his whole career in the NBA. So to actually play alongside him was, it was actually pretty cool. And he's still really good. I feel like he should still be in the NBA.
How hard to defend Quinn Cook?
Quinn Cook, I got respect for Quinn Cook's game. Somebody else to watch, at Duke and in the NBA. It's actually fun to play against him too. I think he's also still playing at a high level and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool to go against him, Dwight Howard, Demarcus Cousins, all on the same team. It was a fun experience.
Top 3 toughest opponent players in the Asian.
Right, Quinn Cook, from the Taiwan Mustangs. I have to say, Will Douglas from the Hong Kong Black Dragons. And Kobe Lamb, also another tough opponent from the Hong Kong Black Dragons. It was fun to play against him as well. He's a tough competitor and plays really hard. So then he was also another tough person to go against as well.
Why you choose jersey number 3?
Just pretty much a new beginning for me. Number 15 has always been my favorite number throughout my whole career. Actually, it's the number of my birthday. My birthday just passed August 15th. So it's always been my number I've worn since a kid. But me being out the PBA and having a fresh start at a new league, international league at that, I thought it would be nice to change my number. Also, Allen Iverson is also a player. I used to look up to growing up, and he's one of the guys that really influenced me when it came to the game of basketball. So pretty much like I said, a fresh start, and I've always liked number 3 as well, as far as like a backup number.
Who is PBA teammate you learn the most?
I have to say a few, man. Rain or Shine, definitely. Me and Gabe Norwood when I was a rookie. Rain or Shine, the team that drafted me. So me and Gabe Norwood got along, pretty well. We're still, good friends to today. I used to ride with him to practice. When I was actually on Rain or Shine, he just, taught me a lot about the business side of basketball, or not basketball, but basketball as far as the Philippines and the PBA and what to expect. Pretty much just the grind of what he went through and things like that. So I learned a lot from him. And then when I was traded to Morocco, I would have to say, Chris Newsom and Cliff Hodge really, were in my ear a lot. Just pretty much the same thing, man, because those guys have been in the PBA a long time. So, they just pretty much just give me the game and let me know, how things work in the PBA and, what to do and what not to do. And, pretty much what they expect.
Who is best import teammate ever had in PBA?
My best important teammate, I'd have to say my boy KJ McDaniels. He played in the NBA for years, played on Morocco, played for Talking Tex when he was here. That's my boy, man. I'd say he's probably the best import teammate I've had, on and off the court for sure.
What do you learn from Coach Norman Black?
Coach Norman Black, everybody knows, his legacy as far as, his 5 feet at Ateneo, and I believe he won a few championships, in the PBA before he got to Morocco. I know he never won a championship for Morocco the 9 or 10 years he was there. But he pretty much taught me a lot of patience, and patience meaning, when I was there, I felt like I deserved to be playing, but, everything is in due time. And, it's completely out of my control why I didn't play there that much. But, Coach Norman's a good dude, on the court, off the court. He actually is real knowledgeable. And, I also learned a lot of different things from him as far as how to fit into a system, fit into different systems. Because, in college and on Rendershine, our systems were pretty much like running gun, stuff like that. So when I got to Morocco, the pace was a little bit slower than what, I was used to. So, it was a good adjustment period for me, and pretty much just taught me a lot of patience, just, sitting there and just waiting on my turn to be called pretty much. But, nothing but props and love to Coach Norman, and, I'm glad now that, he's not with Morocco anymore, officially as a head coach. He's still continuing to thrive in his career and still doing what he loves to do.
What do you prefer, long hair or short hair?
I like my short hair better, man. Long hair was a good era for me. Everybody liked it. My girl liked it. My parents liked it. Everybody that came across me loved my long hair. Said I have really, nice hair. But it's just really hard to maintain. And my hair is really curly, so a lot of times I get really, really matted, and a lot of times I get braided. It's just too much to maintain. Short hair is a lot better, a lot easier, and also a lot cheaper. So I'm rocking with the short hair for now.
How hard, bro, to be a bench in the PBA when you were a star player before and chooks to go?
Being on the bench in the PBA, I was in the PBA for about 3 years. Just about, I said when I was on Rendershine playing under Coach Cabina, before I was traded, I was able to play a lot, get my feet wet a little bit, and, showcase what I can do. But like I said, once I got on Morocco, Coach Norman didn't play me for whatever reasons he had. I definitely deserved to be playing on that team, though. Used to kill every day in practice and, show up, work hard, and, was really professional. So, as far as that, though, like I said, it teaches a lot of patience to go from a star player, all the way back from my childhood days, middle school through high school, all the way through college. Also here in the Philippines, in the PBA D-League, and then in chooks to go, being a star player, MVP, all those things, to get to the PBA and just, sit behind guys that I know I'm better than and should, deserve to be playing over. Just teaches a lot of patience. At that point, it's like bigger than basketball. It teaches me, different life lessons, and like I say, everything is in God's timing, and it just taught me, a lot of patience, to be thankful for what you do have, and stop complaining about what you don't have or what you wish things would be, but just be present in the moment, and just enjoy the ups, the downs, everything in between. You just got to embrace everything, whether things are going good, how you want them to be going, or things are going bad, or you think they should be different. You just got to embrace those times, and that's what I did, and those are lessons I can take with me, for the rest of my life outside of basketball.
Who do you think will win on 7 Series USA 1992 team or 2024?
I'm going with 2024 USA. We just won gold. Those are the guys I pretty much watched growing up. Since a kid. I didn't really see too much of the guys on the 1992 Olympics. I didn't really see too much of them growing up. Like MJ, Larry Bird, Franky Johnson. I didn't really grow up watching those guys there before my time. So everybody that was on the most recent Olympic team, those are guys I've been watching for years, especially LeBron, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Devin Booker, the list goes on, the whole team. These are guys I'm fans of, and I've been watching play for a long time. So I think 2024 Olympics I think they would dog walk the 92 Olympic team.
Last question, start bench cut. Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George.
Start Jimmy Butler. He's just a straight dog. He just goes out there every day, every game, and plays his heart out, man. Hardest something you can't teach, and he has a lot of heart. Paul George, I'm also a fan of. I love his game. Especially when he's healthy. He just pretty much unstoppable. 6'8", athletic wing, can pretty much do it all. And I also have to say cut Kawhi Leonard because, in my opinion, he never plays. He picks and chooses when to play, and sometimes that can be pretty disappointing for fans and people who come out to watch him play. So start Jimmy, bench PG, and then cut Kawhi. All right, man. So my boy PG, man, I appreciate you, having me on the podcast. Appreciate that interview, man. And like you said, it's been a year. It's been a while since we were able to catch up and stuff like that. So I appreciate you for having me. But I just want to give a shout out, to my girlfriend Marty Bautista. If you don't know who she is, you can look her up on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. You can even tag her in this video on Instagram, and she'll share it. But she's the best reporter here in the Philippines. TV5 sports correspondent. She's up and coming in her career, and doing really well, doing great, and thriving. So I'm proud of her. So I give a shout out to her. All my family back home in the Bay Area, in Vallejo, and everybody. My mom, my dad, my sister Malia. Shout out to my brother-in-law, her husband George. My grandma, my auntie Wilma. My Uncle Weenie, my Auntie Nelda, shout out to all them, man. Those are the ones that's been down with me, since day one and support me on this journey. Also want to give a shout out to my best friend, who is a brother to me, actually, Corey Barrett, and his wife, Jasmine. Want to give a shout out to them as well. And, man, appreciate everybody support me too, here in the Philippines, everywhere. I appreciate all the support, and just keep riding with me on this journey, and it's a lot more to come. I'm not done yet.
Thank you for watching.